Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand here today in support of concurrence on HB 934. This important piece of legislation ensures that one person equals one vote, which is the foundation of our republic. Nowadays, it's quite common to need a photo ID for just about anything. In fact, the other day when my wife and I went to our local pharmacy, my wife needed an ID just to pick up a nasal decongestant for a cold. There's actually an entire list of things that you need a photo ID for in today's society. Adopting a pet, purchasing a home, purchasing an automobile, purchasing a gun, obtaining a bank account, obtaining a credit card, obtaining a passport, writing a check, making a credit card purchase, applying for a loan to purchase anything, proving your age, getting married, receiving a marriage license, driving, buying a house, closing on a house, getting medical care, getting on a plane, getting insurance on anything, getting a job, getting a post office box, getting a hunting license, getting a fishing license, getting a business license, cashing a paycheck, renting an apartment, renting a hotel room, renting a car, renting furniture, renting tools and equipment, receiving welfare, receiving Social Security, receiving food stamps, buying cigarettes, buying alcohol, buying a bus ticket, buying a cell phone, buying an antihistamine, going into a casino, going into a bar, going to college, having your water turned on, having your electricity turned on, having your cable turned on, having your gas turned on, obtaining trash pickup service, picking up a package from the post office, picking up a package from Federal Express, picking up a package from UPS, and finally, picking up a prescription. I think you understand my point. The notion that my friends on the other side of the aisle keep putting out there that there's no such thing as voter fraud is an absolute farce. In an editorial in the Philadelphia Inquirer on Sunday by attorney Linda Kearns, she talks about the mystery of the two Joes, Joseph Cheeseborough, spelled Cheeseborough, and Joseph Cheeseborough, spelled Cheeseboro, both of whom regularly voted in the city of brotherly love. At a recent meeting of the city commissioners who oversee elections, the unusual names caught the eye of an enterprising activist who visited the South Philadelphia addresses of the two Joes. One of the addresses was a vacant lot. The other address was a convenience store. Obviously, we cannot check every address on voter registration cards before an election. However, this bill would force the mysterious Joes to produce a valid ID before voting. There's another notion being put out there by the other side that somehow this bill disenfranchises voters. Again, this is an absolute farce. First of all, 99% of Pennsylvanians have a valid ID that would suffice as a voter identification card, according to Carol Eichel, Secretary of the Commonwealth. If voters show up without a photo ID, they would be allowed to cast a provisional ballot and then would have 6 days to present election officials with an acceptable form of ID. The State Department of Transportation would also be required to issue free identification cards to those who apply and swear they have no other acceptable proof of identity for voting. Again, this ensures one person, one vote. On a personal note, I must add that I find it quite hypocritical that the other side of the aisle is claiming that we have some kind of vast right-wing conspiracy to disenfranchise people with this bill. This is coming from the political party that has members that want to take away workers' rights in the workplace to a secret ballot when forming a union, and members of the party that want to take away some of our Second Amendment rights. Mr. Speaker, I strongly urge the members of this chamber to support this bill on concurrence. There is nothing more important to the foundation of this republic than assuring one person, one vote. Thank you.